Welcome back to Britain's Rare Guitars. That was our tribute to Jan Akkerman from Focus. Probably one of the greatest guitarists in the 70s, but a bit overlooked now. And we've got some overlooked rare guitars with us today, courtesy of Rob. How you doing, Rob?
I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. Could you quickly tell us a bit about how you got started?
Oh, in the early days as a teenager, I think I wanted to be a budding rock musician. It never happened, but I played in a few bands. Got a record deal like I thought was a bit of a dream at the time, and ended up doing an album with Martin Rushent, who did stuff for the Human League, the Buzzcocks and people, which was fantastic, but it just faded away. But I'd always had a couple of guitars, and I had an old Fender Stratocaster up in my attic, which I kept, and I just thought one day I wasn't going to pursue music, but the love of guitars. So I thought, yep, I'm going to start collecting them. And I went around to a few shows, contacted a few friends who had guitars, and started buying them. And also, one of my dreams, like in the early 70s, was to have one of these Yamaha SGs, which I never got around to having, so I went out and bought a couple. And now I've got three.
Well, four, you got another one at home, haven't you?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's quickly talk about them. You've brought a 1500, a 2000 and a 3000. These are the 70s guitars.
That's right, yeah.
And these are 80s, but let's do the 70s ones first.
Okay.
So what have we got?
They were basically made in 76, and you had the 1000, the 1500, and then the 2000, and that's the 1977. And bands like your Buzzcocks, the Skids, Big Country, they were all using these at the time, and a great, great guitar. But they seem to have fizzled out sort of in the 80s, and then they became very, very rare.
Yeah, and what about the woods for these? They're, what they called there, it was maple, was it?
Well, it had a maple top on it, and it had the mahogany, three-piece mahogany body, and then to make it even stronger, these had a three-piece laminated neck which went straight through the body and gave it its strength. And also, under the bridge, they put under this brass plate which gave it extra sustain. Yeah. So overall, you know, these guitars are really, really well made.
And obviously Santana was one of the big players of these when they first came out. And we've got our Brazilian friend Vinnie to show us some Santana tunes. Let's get them plugged in.